All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. I had been waiting for a update on the Wendy Williams situation. Looked like I missed a video because this came out 4 days ago. Uh, she was supposed to, I believe, get like another test or something like that, and they're waiting to see the results because she's still in that what is it, a conservation ship? Oh, I forget the name of it, but the whole situation is crazy. Like when you think about Wendy Williams and how big her personality is, and just to see her pretty much locked up in that place, you know. So let's see what they have to say on this video and what's going to happen next. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. A big break in the Wendy Williams saga. Of course, Wendy Williams trying to get out from under this guardianship. Now, a big part of this has been, we've spoken to Wendy multiple times over the last few months. She does not she's not exhibiting any signs of dementia. She sounds like Wendy. So the big thing is she's got to get these medical evaluations, and that's going to, hopefully, she hopes, get her out from under this guardianship. Well, the guardianship says that they got results in from her latest medical evaluation. Right. And we got the documents yesterday.
Oh, man.
Now, the documents themselves didn't say what the results were.
Right.
But what's interesting is that they are saying, the Guardian, that they want to put a pause on this lawsuit, that's a guardianship, that is the lawsuit against A&E. The fact that they want to pause it says to me that, like, when I read that in the documents, I felt like they were saying, let's not go too fast. Let's see what happens with the guardianship. Because you know that Wendy has hired Joe Tacopina. She's trying to get out from under the guardianship.
One thing I think about with regards to Wendy is, we've spoken to her many times by phone. Other media outlets have spoken to her many times by phone. But nobody is in the room with her like 24/7 like these doctors who evaluate her and can really see if she's sick or not, so that,
But here's the issue, the test that was done, and so the documents didn't say the results. Right. There is a report, according to People magazine, that the results show she does have dementia, and that she therefore should stay under the control of this guardianship. But
it's crazy because, like, they're saying they don't know, but they're saying, like, pretty much it's been leaked what the results are. I just feel like in situations like this, like, okay, it possibly could say that she has dementia. I'm just wondering, though, how easy would that be to like check the box like dementia and then tell the world, yep, it's true, if it's really not. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I be feeling like whenever you're dealing with situations like this and you have to rely on a test result, you just don't know if there's some shadiness going on. Again, I want to say this, she possibly could have it. Those test results could have been legit and real. I'm just saying, there is also a possibility that, like, could someone mess with that? That's where we're living in a world today where you have to question everything because it's just some dark, evil people out there. What are they? And then you would have to say, what are they, like, why don't they want her, coming up out of there? What does she hide and what does she have to say? Because if they can continue to make her seem like something's wrong, something's going on, like she's crazy or whatever, no one's going to take her words serious. Just saying.
This test we're told by people very involved in this case, was conducted by doctors selected by the guardianship. So, look, I'm not questioning, I don't know who these doctors are. I'm not saying that they were influenced, but if you're Wendy, you're obviously going to feel like, well, yeah, these are their doctors.
Again, I'm just catching up to this news. And what I just said, he's saying right there. That's what I'm saying. If they want her to stay in it, she's probably going to end up staying in it. They control everything. Wow.
Subjective.
That's how Wendy's going to feel. And that's why what we're told is that Wendy also got an independent panel of doctors to evaluate, and they're waiting to get those results.
Yeah.
It will be really interesting if the results from the independent test do not match the results from the Guardian's doctors, because that's going to be Wendy's. I would imagine Joe Tacopina jumps on that and says, what's going on here? Because this is all about trying to get her out from under this guardianship. And
Sabrina might say...
Sabrina Morrissey, who's the guardian.
Right. So who's the guardian might say, they're biased. They're just like on,
Right. She may say the same thing that Wendy's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
And then this all ends up kind of where we are now, which is there's going to have to be a major court battle if she's going to get out.
Great.
Hi, it's Gabriela from California, and the Wendy Williams situation has definitely been a roller coaster ride. But with the medical evaluation being completed, I think we may be at a pivotal moment. I mean, at the end of the day, Wendy's health and stability is what's important, and she needs all of the care that she needs properly to stay safe and healthy.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants Wendy to be safe and healthy. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know exactly how these tests work. All I can tell you is what we have experienced speaking directly to Wendy. I don't see or hear any evidence of dementia, but this is going to come down to doctors on both sides.
Is that it?
Well, almost.
Okay, so again, this video is from 4 days ago. For me, it is Monday, August 18th. I don't know if anything else has came out after this. I'm going to have to search it and maybe add it to this video. I'm going to see if I end this video and that's it, then that's it. But, what they're saying is how easy it would be, especially if you're hired, the Guardian is hiring doctors, but she got her own independent doctors. Like, I'm just wondering, what is the harm of her coming out of this guardianship? Like, do they think she's trying to do something to herself? Like, what is it? Why do they feel the need to intervene? Now, I know they were talking about the dementia, like they were saying, like, it could possibly come in waves. So every time TMZ talked to her, maybe she's not experiencing it. I don't know. Like they said, we're not doctors, but shout out to her for getting her own independent doctors. And I'm going to tell you, if those results come back different, let me look at some of the comments here. They said, if she has dementia, that's more reason she should be with family, her sister, her niece, give them guardianship. It makes me think of the Bruce Willis situation. The latest I heard is they said he doesn't even remember that he was an actor. Sad, man. But I don't know. Let me see here if there's been another update. Yeah, so I guess there hasn't been a update yet on the what her independent doctors or whatever have said yet. I'm gonna try to stay tuned for that. But this is a very, very tough situation, you know, especially when you're on the outside looking in. But I will say, if there is something there, like 100%, because I know it was, you know, rumored that I think something about like her family, some of her family members are trying to get to her money or something like that. If there's anybody, who is that woman? I think it's her niece, right? I mean, could she possibly stay with her? I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like she shouldn't be where she's at. You know, if there is something going on, maybe something a little different, but not where it literally seems like she's being held hostage. But hey, appreciate y'all coming over. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.